Hey everyone, this is Mike from Mike's Do It Yourself. Today I want to show you how to remove your front headlamps and replace them. The first thing we're going to do is remove your top radiator cover. Now you're going to have 4 push pins on the forward end of it, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 push pins on the back side of it. And you want to use a flathead screwdriver just to pry them out. You want to pry up the center, and then it should pull out. And if they break in any way, like this one did, you'll want to go ahead and replace them. See how there's 1, 2, 3 tabs, and then 2 of these broke off. So if they break off like that, you'll just go ahead and replace these. And next we'll pull the radiator top cover off. The next step is to remove the front cover underneath the vehicle. And you're going to have some number 10 bolts that you're going to have to remove, some 10mm bolts. And there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. You're going to have some Phillips screws. There's 3 on each side that you're going to have to remove. And then you'll have some push clips that you'll have to take out also. Here's that bottom front cover and the hardware that goes with it. Now the next step, we'll come up here and remove these 3 10mm bolts and remove this push clip. And on the other side, we'll remove these 3 10mm bolts. Now the next step, you want to go in your forward wheel well, and towards the forward part of it, you'll just push back this panel, this plastic piece, and you'll see a 10mm bolt that you'll want to remove. After you've got those 10mm bolts removed on both sides, you should be able to separate the bottom panel from the top panel. Before you pull any farther, you want to remove the connections that go to your fog lamps. Now one of the last steps before you get this front panel off is you'll have to pull up on this felt piece, and then you'll have to use a 10mm wrench, a ratcheting wrench. Once that bolt is removed, you can pull out this plastic piece, and just remember the direction that it goes in there. And then you'll be able to take your front panel piece off. After you get your front bumper piece off, you want to go ahead and remove the first 10mm bolt that's underneath the headlamp assembly. Then the next 10mm bolt is going to be on the side, and it'll be this one right here that you'll want to remove. Next, we'll go on top of the headlamp assembly, and there'll be 2 bolts that you'll want to remove. It'll be this bolt right here and this bolt right here. Now you should be able to pull out your headlight assembly. Just be careful with the wiring going to your headlight light bulbs. Now for these, you should be able to turn them counterclockwise to remove them. And then you'll just want to push the clips in with some needle nose pliers, and then you'll be able to get these clips off. Okay, for your side marker lights, there is a push tab at the top, so you want to push that in, and then you'll be able to remove your side marker lights. Now I'm going to be changing these bulbs out to LED bulbs. So to get the old bulbs out, we'll just push this tab up, and then you'll have to pull the bulb out at the same time. Once you have your LED bulbs where you want them, one's for the low beam and the other one's for the high beam, then you can put them in your headlamp assembly. And then you can plug in your side marker. Alright, now we can put the headlamp assembly back into the spot where it should go. But one more note before we do that, is that once you have these installed in your vehicle, you'll be able to put a Phillips screwdriver down into the slot right here, and you'll move this wheel, and that will adjust your headlamps up or down. Once you get your headlamp assembly in there, you can go ahead and put your bolts back in. Remember, there's 1, 2 on top, and then you're going to have 1, 2 on the bottom. Once you get the bolts tight, you'll want to go ahead and push your clips back into the spots where they go underneath your headlamp assembly. Another way to take these side marker lights out is just to turn it counterclockwise like the other ones, and they'll pull out also. Once you got your panel pushed back in, you can go ahead and put your screw and your wheel well back in. Now we can get these 6 bolts tightened up. Don't get too crazy with it because it's just plastic. You know, it's just plastic. That's all this is. After you get these 3 bolts in, this push clip in, and then these 3 bolts in, all you'll need to do is put that top radiator cover back on with those push pins, and then put the bottom cover back on. And that's what the old one looked like. See how hazy, dark, hard to see out of it. See how dark, hazy, and hard to see out of it that it was. Here's the 2 side by side. Now to move the position of your headlamps, you want to put a Phillips screwdriver into this hole right here. This will be on the left side of your vehicle. And then you'll go clockwise to make the position go up, or counterclockwise to make the position go down of your headlamps. And then on the right side of your vehicle, it'll be this hole right here. And then the same thing, either clockwise or counterclockwise, to adjust the position of your headlamps. Well, this has been Mike from Mike's Do It Yourself. Good luck on your next automotive project. Hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment.